doors are up now, but not on this one, but the doors are up on this one. McLaren Diablo, future car for me, Diablo, just a matter of time. Hi guys, welcome to Challenge the Road. I thought I'd do a video on some of the cars I bought last year, but also I appreciate you watch the channel because you want to look at modern classics or cars that depreciate the least. I have been watching a lot of YouTube videos out there. They're saying, Richard, it's difficult to make money on cars, and it has been a difficult year, but we'll go through the three cars that I bought at the beginning of the year: the McLaren 650S Spider, the Lamborghini Diablo, and the 550 Barchetta. I still own all the cars, and I want to go through why I bought them back in the time. You could probably go back and look at those videos. What you're thinking about for 2026 as well. I've got a little idea for a members section for the channel where we could sort of chat a bit more about future classics. I've started to put that together now because obviously I'm giving away everything for free, but I want also more of a community of people I can talk to. If I give you an example, the other morning I'd done the video about the 458 Speciale Ferrari, and I had about 40 messages in my DMs on Instagram going, is this good, is this good, which obviously is difficult to get through, but also I feel like the members area could work really well and give you just a little bit more of an insight into what I'm doing, what you could be doing, collecting cars in the future, or even cars as one-offs that you want to invest in. So what I'm going to do is put you on the PC and we'll look at the three cars I bought, and we'll literally just go through values, where I think they are, where I think they're going to be in 2026. And then we'll just have a little chat about 2026 and where values are going. Right, so let's start 650S, because if we look back at that year, there was the blue one we looked at VVS. It was a 650S Spider, and I had a feeling that they were undervalued. It was 85,000 and it had done 15,000 miles. So we go into the prices now. Now, instantly you can see there's only 11 for sale. So this car was probably not just undervalued, I think it was maybe underappreciated is probably the word. It has a lot going for it because the Spider drives as well as a coupe. McLaren specialist independent partners are very good, like V Engineering, etc. That's where the car had come from. It had a full service. It had the accumulators done. There was a lot done on the car, so we were happy. It'd been put into a satin finish, which, you know, either way, I think in some ways that may have put people off buying it. A lot of people can't get their head round satin or coloured PPF at the moment. So maybe if we put it back to full colour, it may be worth more. Let's just go through, because I'm finding it very difficult now to find a Spider under 20,000 miles. This is the lowest one here. It's 98,000 now. It has done 23,600 miles. And this is a tuned car. So I was just sort of chatting with Harrison at VVS, and I said, look, there's hardly any for sale now. Another one here, 92. They are thin on the ground, and I think it's just because if I own one, I probably wouldn't sell it. And that's why there's only 11 on here, I think, because why would you sell a car that's a Spider and a coupe, 200 mile an hour, fantastic looking car, fantastic value. And when you go into these supercars now, if you look at new prices, they're so high. For this sort of value, it's incredible. So I value the car at 105 to 110,000. Now, we haven't done many miles. If you remember back on the video, my friend messaged me straight away and said, Richard, I want to go halves with you on that 650S Spider. I've watched your video. I can see it's not going to lose money. So we did go halves. And yeah, I haven't seen the car. No, basically, I think I've done one trip to get... No, where did I go? I went on a McLaren 675 LT 10-year anniversary trip in the car. That's all I've really done. The car's been at his, and I think it's only done about 1,000 miles. So it's a 16,000 mile car now. And we bought it as an investment. And to tell the truth, the weather hasn't been great. especially since October. It was obviously a good summer, but we just didn't get out in it that much. Plans for the car now, Apple CarPlay. I think the Apple CarPlay in this really makes a big difference because, one, it just enhances your level of technology in the car, makes it very easy. It automatically brings the car up to date because if you look at the system here, it's quite an old design, but with the Apple CarPlay, you've just got everything there. So we're going to get that done at V Engineering. It's due a service as well, so we've got a few costs there. But I would say that we're 20,000 up minimum on this car. If the 458 Italia keeps going up like it is at the moment, I feel it's going to drag these up because at the time, these were the two cars, 458 Italia or 650S. We went 650S and we're happy with that. Next car we bought, 550 Barchetta. This was an investment car for me. I'm not going to sit here and go, oh, you know, I drive all my cars because I love losing money and I just want to look like I'm driving all the time. I can't drive 40 cars at once, okay? So, you know, anyone who says, oh, Richard, you buy them. I buy them because I appreciate cars. And at the end of the day, I don't like losing money. I'm a businessman. You know, I'm not someone who wants to go, you know what, yeah, I lost 100,000 on that car. I'm really, really pleased with that. No, I don't do that. Let's have a little look. We're on Auto Trader, but we could use piston heads as well. There's an 8,000 mile car here. Ours is 4,000 miles and it's 320. This is blue 6.7. Obviously, they're, you know, relying on the blue. It was up at 450. It's at 399. I place our car at 450. We paid 300 at the beginning of the year. So that puts us another 50k up on our return. So basically we're around 75k up. Now, I'm still not, we're not going to say I'm not convinced on this car because it drives really nice. And you might have seen the video with Smee. I'll attach it here. It drives really nice. It's a manual V12. Have a look at the pictures. This is the same spec as our one. It's growing on me and it's looking better. It's limited edition, 448 made. So it's very, very low. Numbered Ferrari, V12, front engined. Yeah, I mean, I like the side profile on the car. I think it looks fantastic. It's a roadster. Hardly any Ferrari roadsters built. So I'm quite happy with that. I have driven it to some cars and coffees. I've enjoyed that. And I think still long term, yeah, I think these are £500,000 car. That's my view on it. So I'm going to hold and sit on it. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, then I just go and drive it anyway and just enjoy it. But I don't think I am. And I like going to cars and coffee in it because I don't see many others. There's only 42 UK cars. Let's move on because what happened is on the day of the 650S shoot and the Barchetta shoot at VVS, Harrison got in a nice Diablo, and we're going to have to go somewhere else now because there's hardly any Diablos for sale. We're going to have to go like Simon Furlonger cars because he's the only one with one for sale. And I really wanted a Diablo for ages. You know, I'd done a thing called Chasing Modern Classics. Didn't get many views, so I actually stopped filming them, but I just really enjoyed it. And we were chasing a Lamborghini Diablo, and at the time prices were 130,000, and I thought this is way too low for these cars. I was trying to bid on the car and I didn't win the car. Now, this car I know is POA, obviously you can see, but it's up for 350,000. It's virtually the same mileage as our car, but ours is the first UK car owned by Rod Stewart. There's only one first one. You can't get another one that's a first one. I love the look of these cars. Absolutely love them. I think it's it's probably one of my favourite cars. I think the Countach is to me dropping a bit in value. I think these are going to overtake it. I really do. I think that people who know their cars know the Diablo. It's one of the greatest cars. I love the pop-up lights. I love the front of it. I can't wait to get out and drive it. I haven't driven it yet. And that's just because, one, we had a little problem with the clutch. And then every time we tried to get round to it, I couldn't get it done. And I just thought, well, don't have to drive everything. I just keep it there, look at it. It's in the clubhouse, looks fantastic, and I'll leave it for another time. I'm not impatient. Don't have to, go that second out in the car. So anyway, we paid just under 260,000 for the car. It's now 350, so we've got 92,000 profit. So of these three cars, if you had paid cash for the cars, you'd be around 160,000 up. If you finance them, then you'd have some interest to calculate on the cars. I think we've done pretty well considering the market has been very, very, very tough. And also, this is my passion. This is my hobby. This is why you come to this channel. If you want to watch this channel, I want to buy cars of my eras that I couldn't afford or I was too young to actually buy. So this is now like the time of my life, and I want to enjoy it, and I want to have things, and I want to have events, and I want to build a bigger clubhouse that I've got and show these amazing cars from our time. As we move to electric, there won't be engines, there won't be V12s like this, there won't be noises like this, there won't be films like Cannonball Run, that just won't be there. So those were the three cars. I did buy a couple of other cars that you probably seen on the channel that have actually done, percentage-wise, probably bigger increase than these cars. I've had some cars that haven't done very well, but I've actually used them. So all the cars that I haven't actually used, we've actually done quite well. The ones I've actually driven, I have lost a bit of money on, which is fine because I expect that because I'm going to drive them like GT3 RS, GT4 RS, these ones that we actually used. But I hope that gives you just a little bit of an insight into, what I'm doing, what I'm looking at, why you want to watch the videos. I'm interested in your views, and I've got some ideas for 2026, and I'll bring out the video probably over Christmas. I've already bought one of the cars. You may have seen that on Smee's video. I've bought one of the cars that I think is going to go up a huge amount in value. But there's some other smaller ones that I will be looking at just as modern classic investments, and they start from 35,000. I really enjoyed a video I done, I think 4 years ago, about investment cars, and a lot of them have gone up. Well, all of them have gone up from where it was. Not as hugely difficult to choose them back in sort of lockdowns and stuff because things were going up and up. So it's a bit tougher now. So I'm more trying to pick cars that I can enjoy and not lose any money at all. So hope you enjoy these videos. There'll be more coming soon. Thank you for your support on the JJ Double Gold. I know we had quite a lot of orders off the last video. It really helps us. We're a new business, but we really believe in the products that we're doing. And there's a link in the description. And I'll see you again soon.